take me back when we first started working together, the tune up, the beginning of the year. What was happening in your business? What supported you to say yes to the Queer MBA?
Recognized that a lot of my training or anything around business that I had learned was either from a clinical perspective, which was great, and I had to really get that foundation, or from, I don't know, folks that were really only kind of looking at the workday. And I needed to look at like my whole life as a business owner and my how it applies to the rest of my day, I guess. So it's just I kind of needed that approach, which is where I felt like you all came in, and particularly your Style Slam was, how do I fit being a business owner and a queer business owner into my life and into my bigger life goals, and not just look at kind of these like basic checklist items. It's really enlightening to look at business from that perspective. And I think I knew you enough to that I could show up and learn and be really in a safe place. And I didn't realize that what I was looking for, in addition to that, was yeah, how to make this kind of fit into the long term and really support my life and my health and my own priorities, and the fact that that even matters and I can share that with other business owners was really, I think, validating too. Um,
Well, and I love that. I think you brought such a holistic approach, which is appropriate given your sector of work, but also who you are as a person. You brought that holistic approach to your business, which then inspired others to look at their business as well. So no, I think that that shift from telehealth or navigating where you see your clients and how, and also the bigger picture of what that looks like in your life for the long game, which is like that's the dream, and you've been holding that. Um,
yes.
what's the biggest thing that has shifted for you during our 4 months during, well, yeah, at this point we're like 6 months into the year. What has shifted for you?
How meeting my own needs is really just as important as meeting my clients' needs. And that is like quite normal and maybe expected in other places, but I just don't feel like I quite had identified that in my own work. I think that becoming better at communicating my boundaries was part of that.